And somebody clip this too, I don't care. I don't think COD has ever been in a position of vulnerability, panic, and in a state where they have to basically directly compete with the best and top shooter that year, not named COD. Battlefield 6 and Black Ops 7, the discourse between these two games, Black Ops 7 will drop, be the best shooter of all time, just theoretically. Be the best shooter of all time, people will still say it's a bad game. Because the COD fatigue and just the overall, like, hatred towards this series and this franchise, it's going to make people say it's a bad game regardless. You probably won't even buy it or play the game, but you'll still say, oh, Black Ops 7 is a bad game. Battlefield 6, yes, will probably end up being the best selling. It sounds crazy to say. Will probably end up being the best shooter and the top selling shooter this year, but that doesn't mean Black Ops 7 will come out and be a bad game. They can both be good games, but people, the discourse around both of these games, people will still say, oh, Black Ops 7 is going to be a bad game. And I don't care, like I said, clip this again. Black Ops 7 will be the best COD since BO3. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. This will be the best COD since It will be better than BO4. It'll be better than NW19. It'll be better than Cold War. This will be the best COD. This will be a top 5 COD of all time. You can clip me. You can send this shit. Yo, NoWayJeric, you're an idiot. When this game drops and it's dog shit, send me this clip directly. Like, DM me this clip right here, because I'm telling y'all, playing this beta, seeing all the changes the developers made to the movement, the shooting, the gunplay, the maps, the perks. We're in for a great year competitive-wise and for casuals. Black Ops 7, I feel like, will be a great balance between competitive and casual play. I don't care. What's good, YouTube? It's NoWayJeric, and I'm back with my first Black Ops 7 gameplay video. The gameplay you're seeing right here is from last month when the beta came out for Black Ops 7. I don't have an early copy of the game or whatever, but this is my first time making a video on Black Ops 7. I recently moved in last month and I haven't had time to really make a video. So this is the first time in a while, and I miss y'all a lot. Like, I've been missing just the grind, making videos, content grinding. I've made a couple TikToks and a couple Instagram videos if you follow me on there, but I haven't really made a COD video in a while. I made a Silent Hill video. That was the last video I made, which that was like 3 weeks ago. So just letting you know, this is a timeline that's been going on. Like, I haven't really had time to make a video, but we're back 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks until the game comes out. So I'm gonna be trying to make a video every day leading up to the release of Black Ops 7. And this is the first video, which you see by the thumbnail, you see by the title. We're gonna be talking about the first time in a while where I feel like Black Ops 7 is not in its worst position, but definitely in a vulnerable position and the most competition it's ever faced. So before we get into it, as always, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing me. Even though I haven't been making videos, I still see y'all commenting on my TikToks, talking to like all my friends, all my family. So I really appreciate y'all keeping me going. And we're back. I'm really gonna try to focus on my YouTube channel and focus on just making content in general. So this is the first video of many. And yes, we're gonna be talking about Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, and Call of Duty in general having the most competition it's ever faced. And it's direct competition, which is, it's really just one game, which, of course, Battlefield 6 released earlier this month. Been going crazy. I haven't played it yet. I don't know if I will be playing it. I don't know if I will be buying it. It is $70. I'm not going to try to say, like, you know, it is $70, like the price tag, but I don't think I'm, like, I wasn't that excited for it, to be honest with you. Like, Battlefield 6 is just regular Battlefield. Like, I don't think it reinvented the wheel. I always say that, but I don't really think Battlefield 6 reinvented the wheel. And it didn't have to. Like, it didn't have to do something revolutionary for it to be a good game. It just brought back a lot of people that were old school Battlefield fans. And just people who like those old school shooters. It brought those people back, like, in the modern setting. It wasn't too futuristic. It wasn't in the past. It was just a regular modern Battlefield, and that's what a lot of people wanted from the series. And it's just probably the best shooter we've got in a while. Like, shooters have been in a really, really stale state. Of course, people want to say Call of Duty is a part of that, but yes, if you want to throw in Call of Duty, if you want to throw in Apex, PUBG, Halo, even though they just remastered the first campaign, that shit's gonna be ass. But or shooters in general have been in a very stale state. So Battlefield 6 releasing, Battlefield 6 dropping was like just bringing a bunch of fans, old school Battlefield fans, and just people who love shooters in general into one game, and it's been going crazy. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, Battlefield 6 is probably the best shooter we've got in a while overall. I know the campaign's ass, but the multiplayer, like I said, I played the beta, had hella fun, but it wasn't for my liking. So I'm never gonna hate on it and like bash it. It wasn't for my liking because I haven't been a big Battlefield fan since 1, and I don't think Battlefield 6 made me want to come back to the series, if that makes sense. And that's just my opinion. That's just how, I view the game. And I know some people watching this video are going to be like, oh yeah, I love Battlefield, it's better than COD. And that's your opinion. But I'm really, really excited for Black Ops 7. I am hyped for this game. I think it's going to be the best COD this might be a crazy prediction. Somebody clip this right now. Remember what I said this. I think Black Ops 7 will be the best COD we've had since BO3. I know I sound literally fucking insane because we've had BO4, we've had IW, we've had NW19, we've had Cold War. We've had a bunch of Call of Duties that came out in the past and were decent. They were good. A lot of them were ass, let's be honest. Black Ops 7 playing this beta, playing this game with all the changes they're doing. It's like that tweet. I don't know if I saw Dashy tweet, but he was like, Battlefield needs to come out every year for COD that like actually make a good game. Black Ops 7 will be one of the best CODs of all time. I know I said this a while ago about Black Ops 6, and I know we say this every year. I'm telling you, this game feels really good, really smooth. All the changes they made with the perks, with the weapons, with the aim assist, with the movement. It feels like Treyarch is really listening to the community right now. And they're trying to make changes for competitive. I feel like they're trying to make changes more so for competitive this year than the casuals, which there should always be a balance between the two. But this year, I feel like Treyarch is really making that effort or put forth that effort to make sure the competitive scene is well and viable. And it's like, I feel like if you have a really good competitive scene to build, like from the ground up, if you have a good competitive scene, the casuals will enjoy the game as well. Like that goes for any type of FPS game, CS:GO, Val. If the competitive scene is well alive and the competitive scene is good, the casuals will follow along. They're not gonna just stop playing the game because it's like too sweaty. Like COD, people who play COD will keep playing COD regardless. If the competitive scene's good and alongside with the casuals, they have that right balance. It's going to be a fantastic game. And I know I sound insane. If you're looking at the gameplay, you just saw me fall twice in a row trying to wall jump. The wall jump it's not an OP as you might seem. If you haven't played the Black Ops 7 beta, the wall bounce and the wall jump is not too crazy. Trust me, you've seen the fails I just had. It's not that insane. But like I said before, Black Ops 7, I feel like this year, and in some past years too, 2023, if y'all don't remember, that's the year NW3 came out. NW3 did not have the best-selling game of 2023. The best-selling game of 2023 was Hogwarts Legacy. COD does this thing because they have a Game Pass now. They'll combine the Game Pass users and the people who bought the game and be like, oh yeah, look at all the users who played our game. It's like 30 to 40 million users. But those are people from Game Pass. Those are people, a large portion of the player base comes from Game Pass now because it's free. But the best-selling game of 2023 was Hogwarts Legacy, and it wasn't COD. And I think that was the first time in a while that COD didn't directly outsell. Like, it had more people playing the game than Hogwarts Legacy, but I'm pretty sure Modern Warfare 3, if I'm not mistaken, I'll put it on the screen, did not outsell Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy did like 20 plus million. That shit was crazy. But this year, I feel like Battlefield 6 might outsell COD. It sounds insane to say because it's like, bro, COD has been the #1 top selling game every single year since I've been alive. Like every single year I've been conscious on this earth since I was like 5, 6. I'm 24 now. COD 4 came out in 2007, sold like 20 mil. Every COD after that was the top selling game every year. Maybe not. Did Ghost outsell GTA? I don't think Ghost outsell GTA 5, but probably that year I think Ghost did it. I don't know. I gotta look at the numbers, but I feel like every year since I've been conscious, Call of Duty is always a top selling game every year. And recently, since 2024, Black Ops 6 went crazy. That shit outsold. You know what I'm saying? But 2020 or this year, Battlefield 6 sold like what 10 mil first week. That's insane across. Because I think it did like a few mil on PC. So if you times that by both consoles, that's like 10 mil. That's insane. And then think about all the people who are going to be buying the game later on when it goes on sale. All the people buying it for Christmas. Battlefield 6 might sell around 12 to 15 mil by the end of 2025. That sounds insane to say, but like I said, Battlefield 6 is popping. It's the best shooter we've had in a while, and it's a shooter that people needed. Like, people really wanted to play a good, just well-made shooter in modern times, not in the past, not in the future. Battlefield 6 was this game. Battlefield 6, I feel like this might be the first year where you can say Battlefield was better than COD. The only year you can even like make the conversation to me was when Battlefield 1 came out. And the same year Battlefield 1 came out was Infinite Warfare IW 2016. That was the only year, because Call of Duty Ghost was kind of Call of Duty Ghost is ass to me. That's one of the worst CODs ever. So I guess Battlefield 4, because that was 2013 too. Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, and maybe Battlefield 6. Only 3 games in the last 20 years that you could like have the argument, because it's not like people love Ghost, people love Infinite Warfare, so it's not even like it's going to be a debate for some people. In my opinion, though, I think those are the only 3 years you can have a case to say, oh yeah, Battlefield was better than COD. Because I don't think Battlefield 3 was better than NW3. I really don't. Those are the only years you could say that. And that's insane to say, because like I said, COD's been a king for so long. And this is the first year people already have COD fatigue. People already have this insane, like, I keep saying it, but hate boner for COD. People already have this disdain for COD. So when Battlefield comes out and it's a good ass game and it's popping, the whole discourse, even, okay, for example, or hypothetically speaking, sorry, if Black Ops 7 releases, it drops, it's a good ass game, one of the best CODs we've ever had, competitive wise, zombies wise, campaign wise, everything, all the above. If COD comes out and it's a great game, people will still say Battlefield's better, because the haters will come and flock for COD. They're not gonna buy COD, they're not gonna play the game, so they're not even gonna have like a real opinion on the game. The hate boner for COD is always gonna be there. So regardless of the fact, and Battlefield 6, of course, is a good game. Regardless of the fact, Battlefield 6 will be the best shooter this year for a lot of people. Even if COD comes out and theoretically it's a better game, the best shooter this year will be Battlefield 6. And I hate that, but that's just the discourse. That's just, the whole conversation about both of these games. Even if COD comes out and it's good, Battlefield will always be the better game. Which, like I said, COD hasn't come out yet. I played a Battlefield 6 beta, so I didn't play the full game, but I mean, from the looks of it looks the same, so I'm not gonna like critique it too hard. But we'll see. It's definitely an interesting conversation to have, and comment down below what y'all think, because like I said, this is the first time I've been alive, or the first time since I've been alive, Call of Duty might not be the best the best selling shooter, the best selling game in general this year. Like, Battlefield 6 could fuck around and be the best selling game this year. I don't know any other game that sold that well. Like, Expedition? Like, no, none of these single player games, because people don't play games in general. I don't think any other game came close to Battlefield Hollow Knight, maybe? I gotta look at the numbers I'm put on the screen so far. I don't put on the screen like the numbers people have so far, but we'll see by the end of the year which is the top selling shooter this year. But I've been rambling. Comment down below what y'all think. Tell me all your thoughts about, the state of COD, if it's gonna be better than Battlefield, how good do you think COD's gonna be? Because like I said, we got 2 weeks leading up to the game. The beta was fire. It has some issues, but they tweaked it. They say they tweaked it. So we'll see all these new changes when the game comes out. But like I said, comment down below what y'all think. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the first of many, and I'm glad I got this video out the way, because I really want to have this conversation in the discourse around both of these games. So I'm really just glad I got that out the way, man. That was a lot. I know I've been rambling for a minute. I didn't even stop the recording. I just been going. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing me. Thank y'all, and y'all have a great day, man. Appreciate y'all.